It's currently 6:30. I'm all dressed for work. It looks to be a much colder day. It's pretty cold right now. Pretty cool. I think it's gonna be raining most of the day. It looks like it is about to start here soon. Got another big day ahead of me. Gotta go an hour outside of town, and it's another pouring day of concrete, and it's gonna be a good hard day again. I Up until today, I've been doing these videos after work in the evenings, but I had some spare time, so I wanted to do this one in the morning. That way it also gives me the opportunity where if I think of something to talk about later today, I can do 2 videos in a day, which would be cool. Yeah, yesterday I was thinking about Marcus Aurelius a lot, the great Roman emperor, sorry. And he just kind of kept coming to mind, and I bought his meditations book, I think about a year ago now, and I think it's an extremely powerful book, and I really love it, and I cherish it quite a lot. And yesterday before bed, I thought of him again and wanted to just open the book and read a parable. And it's funny because by the time I was ready for bed yesterday, I was just bagged. I was absolutely exhausted. And I opened the book, and what I read was, I thought it was quite funny. He was just talking about getting up in the morning, because I was so exhausted yesterday, and I was a little worried on how I'd be feeling today. Surprisingly, I feel pretty good. I think I had a great sleep, but I was a little worried. I thought I'd be much more exhausted than I am. But nonetheless, Marcus talks to himself and says to himself, Marcus, you can't stay under your blankets all day. You can't stay in your bed all day. You have a duty to perform. You have a quota to meet. You have work to be done. And he reminds himself that as nice it is to be under those sheets and be laying in that bed in the morning, we weren't made to feel nice and feel warm and feel cozy. That is a luxury, and that is a benefit of living, but we weren't created and made to stay under beds all day and wrap ourselves up in the blankets and live out our lives under there. And he reminds himself about nature and about the animals, and how all the birds, I don't know if you can hear those birds, but they're quite nice. All the birds, all the ants, all the bees, all of the animals are performing their duties every day. They're creating order in the world because that's what they were made to do. And it's just, I think, a really powerful reminder to myself that it's so easy to just not want to do things and want to stay in bed and want to stay at home, but to remind myself that I was made for a higher purpose, and there's more to life than just staying in my room all day, staying in my bed all day. Something else I wanted to add is how much I appreciate Marcus and his book, The Meditations, because to me it is such a powerful book, especially reading parables like that I did last night. Such simple ideas written down, such simple little spurts of uh-oh. Let me set you back up there real quick. Such simple wisdom, and yet so wise and so deep. And I think that's another thing I enjoy about the Meditations book, is that a lot of what he's telling himself is very simple stuff, but there's such depth to it, and that can be found in all aspects of life. You know, when looking at a sunset, it's such a simple thing, but it can be so powerful and beautiful and touching and moving. And same goes for something like getting out of bed in the morning. It can be looked upon as such a simple thing, but there can be a lot of depth to it as well. And yeah, I just really appreciate being able to read Marcus's thoughts and ideas and have access to his wisdom, and the fact that I can relate to arguably one of the greatest men in history, one of the greatest Roman empires, one of the greatest emperors, a man who was revered as a god basically, and had godlike power, and I can relate to him, like, that is profound. That is powerful as well. And there is immense depth in that alone. So, yeah, I hope you have a great day. Maybe we'll be back. We'll see. I'm gonna go kill it today though. Even though I'm tired, exhausted. I'm so sore, and it's probably gonna rain on me all day, but it's part of the fun.